Hi there, my name is Jeremy. I'm from Huawei and a solution architect for digital transformation. And today I'm going to talk about the acceleration digital transformation for lean operation. So as we all know that the vision for 2025, it's all about ubiquitous, robotic, zero touch, zero touch, tailored streets for autonomous driving, smart working for factories, symbiotic economy, even trying to enrich our smart living, and also moving towards the digital governance. And this is the end goal, a short goal actually for the intelligent world in 2025. But having said that, the unfortunate pandemic situation it's happening throughout the entire world may cause some damage for our society, for our businesses. But on the other hand, what is actually accelerating the entire digitalization? Actually, it's also the pandemic as well. We are here seeing that there are different types of changes. For instance, the digital first customers engagement is one of the changes that because of the pandemic, people are moving towards more using digital tools to sort of use it to actually engage with the customers. And on the other hand, it's getting more and more people working from home and trying to stop people from having a physical contact. But hence that requires for higher bandwidth, better digital operations, better monitoring. This is sort of the working remotely from where you should be. Also, is part of the digitalization. On the other hand, the technical operated models that it's another big changes because of the pandemic, and the data-driven business model is actually getting more important. Actually speed up because of pandemic as well, because of the remote transaction. And therefore, we relies heavily on the data to look into how the business is going on, and then again utilizing all the bigger bandwidth and massive connection as well. And then the other thing that is worth mentioning is that is the financial flexibility and predictability. When we are not being able to actually working on site, people actually wanted to know what's going on with the business. So therefore, the predictability here is important. And of course, there are many other tools that can be enhanced by the artificial intelligence. Hence, this is all the six changes that I mentioned that I think that it's going to be speed up because of the pandemic. So we look into the digital transformation investment. More and more managers thinking that the investment is going to be high, and then the cloudification adoption that needs to be accelerate. And then they think that because of pandemic, things are actually moving faster. It's actually earlier, about 1 to 3 years earlier than what we expected. And then the adoption of AI, it's going to be pushing forward, and then we think that 97% of the large enterprises is going to use artificial intelligence. So hence the enterprises are actually moving towards digital transformation from a simple preliminary marketing use, and then going towards utilizing more and supporting systems, and then moving towards the entire value chain and blockchain. And this is how I think that pandemic actually changing the entire world. And then moving towards the career itself, because of the pandemic, and of course getting more and more connections, the system wise, the service wise, that needs to be re-innovated, and then hence the complexity of itself is there. And then of course the network itself in being more seriously innovated because of 2G, 3G moving to 4G and 5G, and we Huawei already talking about 6G innovation based in our R&D center in China already. So hence the entire digitalization, we actually work together with the TM Forum. We're looking into autonomous network that applies to various vertical industries. And we also utilizing service operation as well, that are looking into the agility of it, high big data driven, and making sure that the entire network operation and management that needs to be stable, and also it's easy to manageable and then predictable, right? Now, what we actually Huawei has been doing in terms of helping the CSP moving into the digital transformation, we're looking into a big centralized, what we call it the general data engine that has the sort of the aggregate platform to support the data-driven, and then we have AI-powered systems, and also most importantly, it's a self-development and knowledge asset management. And all these things actually supporting various sub-platform, which you can see here is supporting the 2C business. It's called Smart Care. And then we have something called a EDO, ARDU. It's an agile operation for the fixed broadband. And then we have the network operation engine that is supporting for the 5G 2B business. And then we also have the intelligent service delivery platform, or we have the collaborative workforce realization. Is another platform that intelligently, agilely, managing in the entire network deployment. And of course, we have this autonomous intelligence for the entire seamless operation management. So we have a visual of what we should be moving from 1 year to 3 years. Autonomous process standardization is what we believe that is a step 1 and step 2, but moving towards to level 3, that we need a lot of data massage, a lot of data model, a lot of AI algorithm that's supporting the entire knowledge assets. And then at the end, we believe that in level 5, or in 3 years' time, we can achieve this business network synergy. And then we have a closed loop, intelligently closed loop systems. For the entire digital technologies, we are looking into Smart Care at the GDE, at the General Data Engine. What it means is that we're actually getting BSS, OSS, and also third-party data. We are getting also the network performance data, looking into the service quality of every individual applications that and you as a regular customers are using it. And then we also looking into the 5G or 4G camping ratio, camping model, and also supported by our intelligent analysis uplink performance, and looking into the patterns of how people usage or using the data, and then driving the superb service experience that get into a normal consumer watching full HD video or even 4K video, looking into the bit rate of it, looking into the latency of it, making sure that all this experience that needs to be delivered, it should be at the optimal experience. And of course, going towards a B2B business, we also looking into all these various network API, so that when we using a Smart Care, we understand the network perspective, we understand the usage perspective, we understand the different application perspective, hence supporting a best network experience. That there are more tools that probably actually implemented, the 3D race model, different algorithms, that we understand that in what area you have the targeted customers, you have a targeted application to sell. So this is what the Smart Care can provide. And then this is a great product that has been utilized in many countries out of different continents in the world, and that hence actually to provide a best experience for everyone, and especially for the CSP. And now moving towards the ADO, which is the Agile Digital Operation for the fixed broadband. The data-driven itself is that we look into the data quality, the service quality of the fixed broadband, and also looking into the user network behavior, or they actually use the broadband through fixed broadband, and then also looking into the home terminal, which is your modem itself, and then the router, to see whether that we can demarcate the issues when it causes. And of course, all this is being powered by AI system that we can look into the whether the QCI, the QoE satisfaction is not up to the standard. We can actually predict it, hence to actually getting lower trend as well. And then we look into whether the potential home broadband users are actually moving to a different operator. And then that hence the entire asset management, we are actually looking into speed up the entire package. We want to get higher valuable customers. We want to get lower value customers moving towards the higher package, because we are delivering better service with higher predictability. We understand how the usage, and then we demarcate all the issues. And hence it's actually better for the entire planning department, so for the grid leaders to understand what the market looks like, what the marketing strategy should be, and then it's greater for the intelligence maintenance engineers to understand which area that has problem. They have to pinpointing the issues and go and fix them. And then for the middle marketing department as well, we have the entire middle screens supporting for the decision making, where to attack, where is our stronghold, And at the same time, all this marketing, network planning, installation problems, usage behavior, and then we actually come up with the larger screens supporting decision making for the CEO and CMO. And looking into the B2B business, we also looking at the network operation engine, something called the N Plus network slicing management function. And these actually traditionally, when we are trying to deploy a service on 2B, there are many manual analysis, manual system configuration, and manual checking as well. But then we have the N Plus, we also have the C Plus that acting as a navigation base offering configuration and subscription. And then moving towards the N Plus, which is a campus-based operation and management, deploying service, auto provisioning, turning on 5G slice service. And this is something that it can be done and it's proven to be able to deliver such a service. And then this is what we believe that a traditional service provisioning, service turn on, that needs to be is obsolete, and that we really need the N plus and the C plus to turn on each slice resources, what application that needs to be turned on. They all needs to be predictable. And then we look into weeks to deploy the entire service. We look into days to actually deploy for the service provisioning, and then most importantly for the entire SLA is end-to-end visible and manageable. And looking into something called a collaborative workspace prediction, realization, and an integrated service delivery platform called ISDP. The entire of the ISDP is actually looking into how well we actually can see a physical site or a logical site. What's going on with my sites, power consumption, all my facilities, all my data, all my hardwares. And then we actually try to use image and videos and even using augmented reality to look into what's going on with my facilities on site. That these information that greatly being used, and then we inject into the collaborative workspace, better realization, better visualization, that we, without having actually going to the site, we actually going through a platform, we will be able to see what's going on with my network, and then hence to do a reduce of repeated site visits, because I understand remotely what's going on with my facilities. I can reduce all these OPEX, and then at the same time, I can shorten my deployment period, by time to market by lower than by 30%. And of course, all the assets that needs to be digitalization, and then it is supported by the CWR visualization, and of course the ISTP platform. And then for the ongoing intelligent O&N systems, it's an automatic and intelligent engineering process. It utilize the core network performance team, and then we also look into the optic signal models of the access network. We're also checking on various applications such as the VoLTE voice quality, and then all this, the quality of the application, the management, the usage of the signals, and the network performance. That we are all powered by the AI. We actually probably have more than 20 pattern algorithms and more than 30 models that using it to have a better understanding of the entire end-to-end network deployment. So what are these for? Actually, is for the NFVI automatic fault inspection. It's actually for 4G, 5G automatic fault diagnosis. Again, the demarcation of the issues are easy to pinpoint. And of course, a better recovery rules and better recovery rates. Looking into this customer self-deployment period is actually greatly reduced by lower than 2 weeks. And of course, the fault management can reduce by 25% because of the comprehensive sensing intelligent prediction that using AI, that we think that it's proven technology. And of course, a better satisfaction from the from our users that can achieve higher than 20%. So the entire digital and intelligent engine is actually it's not just a methodology, but it's a proven platform that supported by our general digital engine. What I explained earlier, that the entire GDE platform is an aggregation of different sub-platforms. Traditionally, they were running silo, but that they supposed to be sitting on a general data engine platform that enhance the entire model, enhancing the data sharing, enhancing the data mobility, and also looking into a different network capability openness. And this is something that we partner with third parties, the industry developers, and also with the industry system integrators. So there are various questions raised about from our CSPs, from the outside world, is that how well it's actually adapted to a different third-party platform. Is it going to be a whitelist that support different supporters of the software? So of course it's supporting the VMware, supporting various third-party softwares, even cloudification. We are looking into Google, Microsoft, AWS partnership as well. So we believe that this GDE is a cost efficient, delivering a higher performance when all these subsystems are actually sitting on the main platform, that on top of it running on the cloudification on the public cloud. And then we believe that it's definitely lowering the entire OPEX. It's helping the CSP to achieve various predictions, precise marketing. We're looking into a better network utilization, and this is a great features of the entire digital transformation roadmap that we, Huawei, can provide, and then that we actually helping the operators step by step on moving towards a fully digital connected operation. And having said that, we actually, Huawei, invested a great deal of money and effort, not just the human resource and also the human skill set. We will be continuing investing on the entire artificial intelligence, and then in 3 years' time, we're looking into more than $200 million that we wanted to spend to achieve our strategic goal, which is injecting all the artificial intelligence in every software and in every platform. And then from now on, that we understand that it's being broadly applied in the world in different software or even the infrastructure of players. But we also have an even higher target that the entire system, all the subsystems should be landed on the general platform. Again, name it GTE. Then at the same time, we are looking into more open, and then we want to create even larger ecosystem so that all these independent software vendors, partners, and their capabilities, it needs to be easily connected via API. And then we want to simplify all this data model using DataCube, or even having a more AI development governance. So I hope that this quick session that will help you understand, how well that Huawei actually looking into the entire digital transformation. And then we hope that the small individual platform like the SmartCare, for the 2C, 2B precise marketing, and for the ADO that is actually working on the fixed broadband, and also the precise network visibility that greatly reduce your site visits, which is powered by the ISDP. And then we have the autonomous intelligent operation core team for the entire seamless end-to-end monitoring and checking purpose. So we hope that we are welcome to have a more open discussion in the future, and then looking forward to have working with every CSP, every partners. Thank you for listening to this short video clip, and I hope you learn a lot. And then for the ongoing discussion, we hope that you can contact Huawei. I'm Jeremy, and I'm happy to deliver this message to you. Thank you.